What's going on, gang? It's your boy, it's Mr. Daniels with one more video. Today we'll be reviewing Attorney Explains What Happens to the Sniper Wolf next. If you don't know, Sniper Wolf doxed this guy, Jack Films, showed up at his crib, put it on video, all this other stuff. So we're going to see what the repercussions of happens to when you dox somebody online. Let's get into it.
Someone shows up at your house unannounced and unwanted, and that person also has 33 million followers on YouTube. Then she live streams the front of your house to her 5 million Instagram followers.
Last night, SSSNIPERWOLF, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers.
Is she weaponizing her audience? I don't know, but this would qualify as doxing, which is illegal in California. This week, SS Sniper showed the creator world what not to do in a public dispute with a fellow creator. Hey everyone, this is Tyler Child, the creator's attorney, and I do not represent anyone involved in this case. I don't represent SS Sniper or Jack, but Jack, now that I have my own law firm, if you need some legal support, I would love to support and protect you. Today, I'm diving into a situation that's taking the creator community by storm, whereby SS SSSNIPERWOLF, whose legal name is Aaliyah Shaless, also known as Leah, showed up at the house of Jack's film and asked,
Hold on now.
"Can we talk?" Who does that?
Who does that? Who goes online and shows up to a person's house? I know if you showed up to my head, I'd have had to blicky out, but that's just me.
Watch live TV like cable with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
I think someone on the verge of a nervous breakdown, which is probably caused by her lawsuit with her husband, or she might lose her channel and basically her business. So stay till the end where I discuss that lawsuit with her husband, and I will cover the whole drama around YouTube not taking any action against Shaless and why YouTube might be justified. So let's give some context and discuss how crazy all this is, because this isn't your typical young YouTuber with a small channel who got upset over something. Because I represent big creators, I know how much creators make with AdSense, and a quick estimate would probably put Shaless somewhere at about $1 million a month in AdSense, netting her anywhere from $10 to $15 million a year. And if
What? 10 to 15 million? Man, look here. I know I'm getting on the train late, man, but man, I need a piece. Can I have a piece? Just a smidgen, just a little bit. Just teeny tiny bits, that.
If you add brand deals on top of that, that could be a $20 or $30 million business. I assume she is the CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation, showing up at someone's house because her feelings are hurt, or potentially there is a dispute between her and Jack. She claims that he's been harassing her for the past year, and we will get to that later. But do you know how CEOs handle disputes? They have their attorneys handle it. You do not show up at someone's house and then dox them. I'm going to cover in this video today what I think will happen to SS Sniper legally if Jack's Films decides to sue, and also, could she lose her channel? Will YouTube demonetize and or deplatform her? So how do we get here? Let's go back a bit. In 2022, Jack's Films started a secondary channel specifically targeting and mocking SS Sniper's reaction content. He claims that she was profiting.
Side note, that is kind of wild, man, to be doing that to somebody. I mean, you're essentially just like trying to take down the brand when you're doing all kinds of stuff like that. Especially, my man made a whole page just to mock you. Now, not illegal. You can definitely do that. I don't recommend it. Nor should you, all right? But hey, to each his own.
Off of other creators' work without giving them due credit, and basically stealing their work. I think her defense is it's fair use, but this has been a feud that's been simmering for months. Disputes and disagreements are inevitable in the content world, but there's a line you don't show up in real life. Privacy and safety should always remain untouched within the creator space. Shaless showed a poll to her fans asking if she should show up at Jack's house since her shoot that day was just a 10-minute drive from his house. And then she actually showed up. Following that Instagram post and showing the front of his house, Jack's Film was doing a live stream at the time. He was pissed, and rightly so.
All right, right in front of your house. Come out and talk to me. He has...
This girl is nuts, y'all. You can't do that, man. That, bruh, what if he had stalkers or enemies or anything like that, man? That man got kids and a wife in there. You can't do that kind of stuff, man.
Food outside, so he should be out any minute now to pick it up.
That's insane.
It's ice cream. I just want to talk.
He's now urging YouTube to take severe action by...
Jack, you're going after the wrong people. You need to go to the either the cops or sue her. All right? That's what you need to be doing. You don't need to be going to YouTube and trying to get the YouTube page taken down. If you're going to tax her legally. It don't hurt nobody. But her anyway.
Demonetizing and deplatforming Celeste. The ethical concerns here are pretty clear, but let's discuss the legal implications, especially in a state like California where many creators reside and where there are strict anti-doxing laws. Let's take a look at California Penal Code 653.2, which is particularly relevant here. It discusses electronically sharing personal information without consent with the intention to incite fear or harassment. If proven, this could be considered a misdemeanor. Further, a violation of this code could lead to a jail sentence of up to a year and or a fine of up to $1,000. The fine's not a big deal, but the jail sentence could be. The code encompasses a wide range of electronic communication devices. This includes phones, computers, internet sites, essentially making most social media actions liable. So if Jack decides to sue, the following are all the potential claims that he has against SS Sniper, including 1. Invasion of privacy.
I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me,
which is publicly disclosing private facts about someone, especially without their permission, can be seen as an invasion of their privacy. 2. Stalking. California has strict stalking laws, and repeatedly following or harassing someone can qualify as stalking, especially if it puts that person in fear for their safety. Number 3. Civil liability. Jack's films may have grounds to sue Celeste for damages if...
See? Didn't I just say that? That's the route I would have went. I went and did all of this nonsense that you're doing. I'm going to sue you. I see you in court, you know?
For example, the disclosure of his address and home results in harm or harassment or devaluing the property. Number 4, harassment. Depending on the circumstances, Celeste might be charged with harassment, especially if...
because it can lead to her fans and or people who watch her to go to this man's house and mess with him and or his family. That's pretty obvious stuff. Again, unacceptable.
For actions cause Jack's film or his wife to fear for their safety. Number 5, intentional infliction of emotional distress. If Jack's films suffers severe emotional distress due to Celeste's actions, there might be grounds for a civil lawsuit under this tort. So why did Celeste have her breakdown that caused her to show up at someone's house and live stream their house and location?
Because he's been antagonizing her all these years. Yeah.
Well, her husband, Evan Young, known on the internet as Sausage, is claiming that he owns their channel, that he
man name is Sausage. Pause.
Started the channel. It was his idea to pivot her channel of Sexy Sniper to a joint channel of SSSNIPERWOLF, which is separate from her original channel, and they own SSSNIPERWOLF 50/50. The complaint states that Young was the one who had the idea to play games like Call of Duty or Metal Gear Rising,
where he was really
record
playing
his gameplay, and then have Celeste pretend to play the game and say the words that Young pre-wrote and scripted.
Hey man, side note, that is a dope hustle, man. I'm not mad at that. Man, listen, if there was a way for everybody to get away with that, and you got a good looking girl, you can just play video games and just have her rake in the money because of Sims and stuff like that, man, listen, we all would do it. That's a fact.
For her. So Young's assertion is that he's the actual YouTuber and the brains of the operation, and that Celeste is just an actor and doesn't really contribute anything substantive to the channel.
I guess I'll upload the channels, man. I might have to opt for the ad blockers, man.
In the complaint, Young states, while Celeste was the face of SSSNIPERWOLF YouTube channel, Young is and was at all times heavily involved in the creative content and operations of the SSSNIPERWOLF YouTube channel, including but not limited to concept origination, development, script writing, directing, video editing, posting finished videos to the channel, and market research and analysis, among other things.
You guys are a team. She's the front, you the back end. 50-50 down the middle. Solid business, man. I mean, not the faking of the video game playing. That shit is fraudulent. No, none of us respect that. However, I respect the hustle all the way around. If you're gonna get through it, you're gonna get through it.
The couple separated in September of 2022, and after that point, Young filed for divorce and has tried to wrestle control of the channel from Celeste. He actually
34 million subscribers, bruh. Phew. Man. Life is good, man. God is good.
They locked her out for a short while, but then gave her access back because it would damage the channel if she couldn't post videos. If you want me to cover that lawsuit and her hilarious motion to dismiss that starts with a riddle,
They're gonna have to split that thing down the middle. They're gonna have to, and if I were her, I'd just be posting to my own page and be doing my own thing. Because after all, the people are there to see you, not him. You know what I mean? Some people don't care about no video games, man.
right?
Who we
Husband
kidding?
lawsuit in the comments below. I wanted to get this video out fast. So if you want a second video where I cover what creators need to consider when they start a new channel, essentially a business with a friend or a spouse, and what
Hey, you should do that. I am a fan. Do it. Show us new guys.
happens when parties want to part ways? You better have a really good partnership agreement in place with a very well thought out exit provision and language. So what about YouTube? Honestly, I think YouTube is not going to do anything. The doxing live stream
they can't.
wasn't done via YouTube. It was done on Instagram. And YouTube cannot possibly control everything its creators do off platform in
can't.
real life. Let's not forget people like Logan Paul. How many times has he been sued? The only time Logan Paul was suspended was when he showed that
That dead
footage
body.
from the Japanese forest, which
Yeah.
was just so awful.
I should have never posted the video.
But
I
he
mean,
got
but-
reinstated after the fact. Honestly, the YouTubers who have been banned or temporarily suspended all had direct content on YouTube that violated the terms of service. Now, interestingly, the terms of service does say it does not allow content with harmful behavior.
And TOS is real big on YouTube, guys. So definitely be careful, please.
Which includes threats and doxing. But is it with the content or not? Look at the terms and condition, this screenshot that I took from this week. It says it doesn't allow other harmful behavior, but I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube lawyers updated the language to specify we do not allow content with other harmful behavior like threats and doxing. The drafting could and should be tighter. If I was drafting it, I would make it super precise right now, because there have been people in the last couple of days who went into chat with YouTube and asked the reps, and I'll show the screenshot here. By the way, someone's making fun of me. Can I go, to their house and live stream this off? And you know what the YouTube rep said? What you guys do off platform is
It's
not
your
up to
business.
us. So either they're changing their story to protect Celeste, or they're saying we can't control everything YouTubers do off platform. Hi YouTube, this is Future Tyler coming to give you an update because this story is happening so fast. When I recorded my video, YouTube had not yet responded, but when I was editing and getting ready to upload this video, YouTube responded with its lesson that it's trying to teach SS Sniper. This was YouTube's response to her doxing Jack's films. They say the following. This is Team YouTube on Twitter saying, confirming SSSNIPERWOLF has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility
Temporary monetization suspension. Slap on the wrist. So nothing. We're not gonna do anything.
policies. Off-platform actions that put
Yeah, you're not making money on videos, but you can wait for the ban to lift and then right back to business, right?
others' personal safety at risk, harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want.
I like what Jacksepticeye was talking about. My man said, wait, both sides? Criticism and parody are not the same as doxing, which is 100% true, but hey, they're gonna side towards that side,
On YouTube, hoping everyone moves this convo to a better place. It has currently 16 million views as of like a day ago. So notice that YouTube says the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Let's be very clear. Jack has not done anything to SS Sniper. He didn't show up at her house. He didn't live stream her location.
He started a whole page talking garbage about her. Yeah, he did something. I mean, not enough for the person to go over to your house and wild out, but my man's not innocent. Let's stop the cap right there.
And address. What he did do was create that secondary channel,
Yeah.
right, reacting to her reaction videos.
And
I think this
wilding
is
on
a
it.
slight slap by YouTube saying, we don't like that.
They
We're letting you
wilding.
know. And you know what? The entire internet is very, very upset at YouTube right now. Actually, this is a little more than I thought they were going to do. At least they did something, right? I didn't actually think they were going to do anything. They're temporarily suspending her monetization, which could be substantial. It could be a couple $100,000 depending on how long they do it. It could be $1 million. I just don't know.
knows?
And by the way, Celeste's apology came right around the same time as YouTube. So it feels like YouTube is talking to her. They're probably using their crisis PR team to
help her
navigate
out.
this, as most big companies do. So she says, "Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Film, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jax Film, while we certainly don't see eye and eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly,
and really, it might even be helping her. You know what I mean? The people tune in for the nonsense, so then they can just be like, "Hey, look, I'm over here helping," you know what I mean?
respectfully and privately, not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be resolved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it, respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. That sounds like a pretty canned response that probably a lawyer drafted, because I've drafted these types of statements myself for executives when something goes wrong. So here we are. YouTube has done something, Celeste has apologized, but I don't think the internet's gonna let this rest because it's still churning. And we'll see, will Jax Film sue her? Now, back to the original programming.
Watch sports with live TV like cable with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Oh my gosh, this is so comfortable.
My husband. Imagine two YouTubers went to a bar and got into a fight. Would YouTube actually get involved in that? No, they would let them take care of it, or let the police or the DA's office take care of it. So the key takeaway here, as creators, we have immense influence. Our actions can have real world implications, both emotionally and legally. I recently pivoted and left Hollywood to start my own law firm representing creators, and it has been so amazing. I'm so passionate about protecting creators, because most creators have been just winging it, and a lot of young creators sign most agreements that are put in front of them. I have been able to connect and welcome some very, very big creators in the last few months, and I'm so honored to protect them, to get brand deals for them, to negotiate the brand deals, to get more money, to help my creator clients launch courses. I just helped one client launch a 6-figure course this week, which is so exciting, because maybe one day soon he'll be able to quit his corporate job. Most creators don't understand why they need an attorney. And here's why. As you grow your YouTube channel, which is not your business, by the way, you are the business. You're the media company, you're the actor, you're the writer, you're the editor, you're the producer, you are the whole company. Your YouTube channel is actually the marketing arm of your business. You should be thinking about multiple revenue streams, like your website, a newsletter, products, merch, digital products, courses. I'm very, very big on courses. And make sure to click on the link to my law firm below. Book some time with me if you have questions about brand deals, or if you want help building out your business, creating employment contracts, putting NDAs in place. If you need to respond to cease and desist letters, or to send them out, demand letters, I spend a lot of my time chasing brands for payment. The biggest pain.
Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. Hey, you can find Miss Tyler Child, the creator's attorney. She is super dope. Give her a subscribe. I am subscribed. Hey, hopefully one day I gotta use her services. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna end it right there. Let me know what you think about this video, guys, in the comment section. Comment, subscribe.